bad.
Oh God.
Oh man, yeah. Now you already know how this finna go.
Yep.
Yeah, you done set the tone with the foolishness. And
Crazy.
we're gonna ride the energy, you know. We're gonna ride the wave. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back to the Soundproof Hunger Room. We're glad you made it today. We glad we made it today. It was storming like crazy early.
Oh, yes, it was.
Ooh, it was storming. But we here now. It's nice and cool and calm and serene out there today. We got a whole lot to talk about. But y'all already see we got one of our sisters up in the room. We always have a good time when she up in here. Tell the people who you is.
I am Keisha. College Park, born and bred. Hey, y'all.
Okay, all right. That was a little soft, but it's all right. It's all right. 18, what you feeling like?
What up, dog?
Hey, I mean, we in the room.
Let's go and handle this. We got a lot to talk about.
And last time you said I told you wasn't invited no more. Remember that?
I mean, I knew that was bullshit when you said
See,
it.
that's what I'm talking about. So.
I did exactly what I was supposed to do and hold in the road.
Who kicked you off?
Huh?
I kicked you off?
Nah, you weren't here. Cresswell was there.
Damn, Cresswell kicked you off the show?
No, he did.
Damn. Yeah, she was cutting out.
She's cutting out?
Man, she was
Never.
You held it in the road?
I did.
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
She did.
You probably was violated. Probably had to be on suspension. You will suspend her.
But what up, though?
Oh, no, shouty.
As long as you pronounce that W, you straight.
Swouty. Ain't that how you said?
What I signed
now
up
you've been
for?
disrespectful.
Yeah, what did I sign up for? People?
Let's go.
Anyway, yeah, man, we got a whole lot to talk about. So we just gonna go on and jump into this thing, get this news started. You like my pointer right there? Yeah, my little pointer. In the news, I'm gonna start locally, man. Lately, they've been showing these videos and this whole coverage of this older white lady that got kidnapped and all this and that. And I kept seeing it, and I'm wondering, like, why they keep showing this lady? Why is she so important? And then I look a couple days ago, they found a black man hung in Cobb County.
Sure did.
Oh, and I ain't
saying nothing.
Was it 21?
21 years old,
Yeah, sure
Georgia State student.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said, there's show no foul play.
No foul play. Like he climbed up there and did it himself.
Come on. But this didn't get no national coverage. We see this other lady every day. Every day we seeing her about knowing who broke into her house and everything. And we got people getting hung around here and it ain't getting no coverage.
Bananas.
Come on now. Another thing that happened in Georgia and Savannah. Linda Davis, special ed teacher, was killed by a illegal immigrant that was running from ICE. He was running, car accident, hit her. She passed away. The guy didn't have any other he didn't have any other convictions. He was just here illegally. But ICE pulled him over and he took off. And the state or the city didn't even know that ICE was there. And ICE was supposed to tell them when they're in their city and doing these things. So that's another thing nationally that doesn't get covered when black people get killed by ICE incidents. So that's another person, Linda Davis, that got passed, that fatally passed away from an incident of ICE. What else we got here? I just saw this one. This one is kind of old, but this was a case that happened a couple of years ago, 2023. Two black men had a white woman over. They both had consensual sex. She came out later on and said that they raped her. Of course, they went and locked them up. Went to court. Even the judges was like, "This don't sound right. Y'all go ahead and pay y'all bond and get out of here." So they had to fight the charges, this, and that. They beat the charges. He had the cameras out. The reason I'm bringing this up, because we talked about this before. He had the cameras in his house. And it showed that she was consensual with both of them. And she wasn't held against anything. So now he's going back and he's suing the county because the police, they said they took evidence and like his videos, they chopped him up to try to show that some of the
Wow.
stuff that wasn't in there.
I
So
just
he's
watched that on the episode of Landman.
okay. So they take real life stuff.
Yeah.
So chopped it up to try to make it look like the evidence wasn't there. So they saw that in court. So now he's suing the police and he's suing the state. So I hope that brother get everything.
Did I read he was
is
suing
due to
her
him.
too?
Yeah, and her. Yes,
Okay.
you're right. Yeah, and her.
Sue everybody, brother. Get all the money you can.
Yeah,
Get
she
all you
should be
gotta do.
charged.
And leave
too.
that pork alone.
She what? She should be charged.
Yeah,
Yeah, she should be
definitely.
charged.
And they need to do more with that when these people come out and they lying.
Absolutely.
And it's mostly white women.
Not fucking with that pork.
They go out and they lie, and of course the police are gonna push it as hard as they can without even checking the evidence.
Right.
And that's what happened, and you proved it. So my point to that is, when we talked about it, I remember you was talking about having cameras in your house.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that, Keisha?
I'm not totally against it. I guess if they're in maybe the main living areas, like the living room, maybe the hallway leading to bedrooms. Unless you're into that type of thing, you want them in bedrooms, but security wise, maybe just in the main areas.
Okay. I already know how you feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speak your mind, brother.
Everywhere. Yell rape, show them the tape. I was just playing my part. You know what I'm saying?
Legally, they say you can do it, like you said, in the common areas. They say like bathrooms and bedrooms, you have to have consent. So, yeah. Gotta have consent, bro.
Ain't no consent here.
Say once you came up in here,
The consent was
Consent when
coming
you walk through the door.
automatic.
You said you wanted to do it.
Automatic. Movie time.
I'm not dealing with y'all today.
When you walked in here, it was consensual.
Oh man. Oh,
Shit, me.
All right. That's some of the serious stuff. No, we still got some more stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some more stuff. I'm trying to get the smaller stuff out the way.
Shamar Moore.
Yep, let's talk about Shamar Moore. Michigan.
Moore, yeah.
Michigan coach that former coach that got arrested, locked up because he was accused of going to her house and threatening her and all this and that.
The white side piece.
Yeah. So finally they went to court this week. Come to find out again, the cops doing dirty shit, left out evidence.
Yes, sir.
Now they saying she was lying to get money.
They said don't look real.
Come on now. So now he's waiting. I think they went Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. So now, and the judges is like, we're gonna have to do a whole nother case to go over the evidence.
Yes.
Because a lot of shit missing.
Yeah. Just don't seem right.
So here we go again with the cops messing with the evidence when the white woman cried.
So you don't do your marriage for some bullshit.
I mean,
his job, his life.
Yeah, I mean, if he get exonerated, somebody will hire him. They're just gonna tell him, he'll leave that pork alone. Got the pork at
He
home.
gonna have to go to HBCU.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a good coach. He probably on that level anyway. He really ain't do nothing for us.
Okay. All right.
Go blue.
But I hope that brother get.
I hope he get exonerated.
Because they was dragging
man out of there.
Everybody was dragging. And it was just because of what they put out.
Shamar, hey man, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Stop eating that pork.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
another quick point. Do y'all saw the Super Bowl? What did y'all think about the Bad Bunny performance?
I liked it. It was all right. I was playing cards really, but it was I was intrigued because it was something different.
Okay.
They've never done, a Hispanic performance. So I mean I enjoyed it.
Okay.
We watched it together.
Yeah, we did.
We watched it together.
Yeah.
I was eating. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homeboy Wood, his sister for making them brisket
tacos.
Tacos.
Ooh. Yeah, they was on point.
That boy is on point.
Yeah, we talking about Bad Bunny.
I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. I ain't never been a halftime guy, no way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't watched Kendrick till like the next day.
Okay.
That ain't my bring back the monkeys and all that shit. Like the pageants and like.
Oh no, we don't want. We don't want. I mean,
because
we don't want the parades.
It's so much controversy around this music thing. somebody gonna be disrespected. Hey, yeah. So bring back, the monkeys and the,
and he's just gonna stick with it.
And Bring that shit back. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it.
Oh, man.
Liberace and all that shit. Bring that back.
The monkeys?
Yeah, you don't remember the monkeys and shit?
No.
Maybe that wasn't the Super Bowl. Well, bring the monkeys on. You know
They
what
would.
I'm saying?
It was literally like little parades.
Yeah, like you do bring back that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, in Living Color changed that.
And that's why we here now.
Yeah, in
You know
Living
what
Color,
I'm
that what was it, 92?
Something they went up against.
Yeah, they said we're gonna do a show right in between Super Bowl.
Sure did.
And they did it, and they took all the viewers.
People. Yeah.
So the next year, the Super Bowl put Michael Jackson.
What, Michael Jackson on there?
Yeah,
Michael Jackson. See, Mike ain't there no more.
Yeah. And so after that, that's when the Super Bowl started.
It's becoming too much. I'm tired of seeing what we gonna disrespect every race every February. Every nationality gonna get disrespected by somebody because they don't like what's going on every February. Like I'm sick of that, bro. Just bring back the monkeys.
I ain't for it. I enjoyed it.
The competition.
Yeah, like because that's what it. I mean, you even had the dude Kid Rock try to do his own thing.
But you know what that's all about. That's all about white supremacy.
I get it, but it just at some point we gotta stop. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying we should stop expressing ourselves?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's always somebody always gonna be unhappy,
and you can't please everybody,
and that's real. But bring the monkeys and stuff back, and we good because everybody like monkeys.
No, man, no, because that's and the artists that they're putting up, they're not putting up people that are just strictly in the lane of trying to ruffle feathers. They putting up artists that are popular, that are at the top of the billboards.
Usher was the last one that didn't ruffle no feathers.
And that's fine. But the simple fact is that now in the state and the climate of this nation, people want to express themselves.
So who next? So let's say Kid Rock get it next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he get up there spewing this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? God bless America, MAGA, all that, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be upset. The whole right wing gonna be upset. You know what I'm saying? All that. I'm bring the monkeys.
I ain't gonna care, to be honest.
I'm just saying, like at some point, where are we going with this? Because we don't already got a man that don't even speak the language, which I don't care about that.
Mm.
I was impressed. The man walked 100 yards performing, breath control, all that. You know what I'm saying? But it was so much history in what he was doing because somebody broke it down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then I still was like, bring the monkeys back. And bring the patches back. Like, it's just, I guess my care level is so low for it that I just like, I don't even.
That's what it is, because you on some bullshit. Because I
can't have the monkeys?
Yeah, you can have them. You can have them. I'm just telling you.
Like, what is Super Bowl here next year, right?
No, it's in LA, I think. And then it's here.
I heard they even talking about moving that. They said the players don't even get paid, really.
Yeah, they have to pay the taxes.
Yeah, the taxes. They end up owing money.
It's crazy.
So yeah, they talking about no Super Bowls in California.
Yeah, we sat down. We talked to a ex-NFL player where we smoke at, and he was explaining to us that when you play in different states, you have to pay that tax in that state. And he was like, people didn't want to play in New York.
That's why people don't want to play.
Yeah, taxes is crazy.
Yeah, they checks be getting took, whatever. But bring the monkeys back.
So moving on. We're gonna move on.
Let's see some high flying flips, motorbikes.
Need some work.
What's that?
He want Evel Knievel back.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? Bring that, the grave digger. Bring all that back. I'm ready for it.
You put your resume
in? He ain't got a monster truck.
I ain't got a monster truck, but if I did,
I'm talking about the monkeys.
Black people calling other people monkeys. That's crazy.
You see why I had to? When I'm with her today, she.
They only do that in the South, y'all. Up north, we don't even get down like that. You know what I'm saying? That's some Southern shit. Bless their little heart.
I didn't even see how it coming.
That's crazy. You know
we gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
I'm a silverback if I am.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a silverback. You know what I'm saying?
Gene Simmons of Kiss, the rock and roll group, came out and said that hip hop and rap should not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What are y'all thoughts on that? And to add, he said it's ghetto. He said, I didn't come from the ghetto, so I don't get it. That was the end part, he said.
I watched the little interview.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he made some points. You know what I'm saying? Did they add us for inclusion to get us to care about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, because how many years went by before Run DMC was first, right?
Run DMC, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we looking at 80. Well, they didn't get in till when? What, 90 something? So if that's the case, I kind of feel it. Why we gotta be included in that? If it's inclusion, then I get what he's saying. Because you're not gonna see a symphony orchestra or nothing like that put in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's just not gonna happen.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Only way it would be considered is if somebody collab with them.
But we had to collab. We had to collab with Aerosmith to get into
Exactly.
Rock and Roll Hall of
Right.
Fame. So I mean, at this point, man, do hip hop need their own thing? I think so. You know what I'm saying? Even though hip hop, you know, we're looking at what 54 years now. So, but I think it's enough that we can do our own thing. We ain't got to be in that. If that's a artist's dream to be in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I get it, but I don't understand the whole hoopla of it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your thoughts, Keisha?
I would agree. I feel like hip hop needs its own. I like rock and roll.
Me too.
I like a lot of genres of music. But I feel like they did it to, I think they started it to maybe prove a point. Was the point proven? Maybe not, but since it's so much backlash when certain people are chosen to be.
I mean, the people not to cut you off, the people that's chosen is gonna be liked among all. What we got now? We got Run DMC, Outkast, Tribe Called Quest, NWA, Salt and Pepper. Is the Queen in it? No, the Queen ain't got no. So that might be it as far as hip hop in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think Jay-Z's in, ain't he?
I don't think so.
No, they got that songwriters thing. Yeah. So, I mean, what hip hop is going in? Billboard hip hop is going in. Because next thing you know, you might as well go ahead and put Lil Wayne, Future, like Drake, like they're going. If that's the case. So
can we just say that it's literally a Hall of Fame for artists? But like to your point, and a symphony artist isn't going to get in there, or a folk artist is not going to get in there, which is closer to rock and roll.
Right.
But I think the argument that a lot of people was trying to use, now I agree with y'all that I think we need our own as far as hip hop is concerned. And I think because that is like the plateau or the top, the iconic thing for an artist to say, I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame from what they built it off of. A lot of people were saying, well, rock and roll really was invented by Black people. But we're only giving light to these rock and roll bands because they started it. And so I think at this point, I think the committee really wants to just include everybody on a broad base, but like they can't put a country singer in there.
At this point, if you can go hip hop, you can't go country.
Yeah, you can.
All right, will they ever? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just I mean, it's just one of them things to me, like the Billboard Awards, the Grammys.
Man, I don't watch none
like it's a popularity contest, but I think the artists that made it deserve it. I just think we need our own thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Public Enemy, I think is in too.
Did they get in?
I think they in too. I ain't sure.
Okay. You got anything else on that, G? Keisha? Okay.
Y'all got me beat on music.
What you mean?
I'm a lame when it comes to music. I'm strictly old school R&B.
Oh, okay. Little guy, Teddy Riley. Anyway, public announcement.
Anything but Jodeci.
That's crazy.
We ain't gonna talk about what happened for the show.
Greatest ever R&B group of all time.
Moving on. We had a civil rights activist pass this last week, Jesse Jackson.
Happy birthday, Huey P.
There's a lot of controversy around Jesse Jackson's passing. Sometimes you gotta know when to just keep moving.
Huey P birthday was the same day.
So a lot of controversy was around, Jesse Jackson's passing based off of not his total career, but pretty much what he did to get to where he was down the line. And a lot of people didn't like it. And a lot of people felt like they shouldn't praise him. And a lot of people was like, but he still did a lot for Black folks. What are y'all thoughts on Jesse Jackson, number one? And then number two, should we praise somebody off of their body of work? Because you talk about Huey P, he was trash when he at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So do we praise somebody based off of their total work or where they ended up?
He was trash as a person, not as what he did for his people.
Who? Jesse?
Huey.
Oh, Huey.
Yeah. He became a drug addict.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that didn't.
Well, he was trash to the people too when, at that time.
I don't agree.
Yeah, well, I can show you the documentary. I can show the documentary.
It's on you, Keisha.
I can show you.
I'm saying.
I can show you the documentary.
It's on you, Keisha.
I don't know too much about Jesse.
Leave her alone. Leave my sister alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. I told her I wasn't gonna put too much on. Leave her alone. We gonna get her around.
People calling me monkeys and they don't even know about their history.
Leave my sister alone.
Crazy.
Well, Keisha, let me tell you a few things.
Please tell them. Get it together.
Most people were, well, I'll start with some of the good stuff. He was in a civil rights movement.
I mean, yeah,
absolutely.
I'm aware of a lot of that stuff. It's the negative things that I'm starting to hear now.
Okay.
That I wasn't really aware of.
Okay.
You know, because I don't really dive deep into politics and stuff like that. So okay. I've seen the things here and there. I know he stood by. So rude. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you was on track because that was the main thing. Everybody just found out what he did when MLK was killed.
Right.
And when he got killed, and Hosea Williams spoke about it years ago, like a long time ago before he passed. And he talked about how literally he hated Jesse because he was always clout chasing. He always wanted to be where MLK was. And what happened in that situation, verbatim from him, was once MLK got shot, and he was under them, and he said he saw where MLK fell down. He said by the time he got up there, Jesse had ran over and wiped the blood off the ground and put it on his shirt and left. So everybody else that was there with Martin Luther stayed at the hotel. Jesse hopped on the plane and went back to Chicago and was doing interviews with this shirt on with the blood on it, just trying to look like, hey, I'm out here with it. And he was like, dude, you wasn't even next to him. You was like 3-4 people away from him, but you ran over there, put blood on your shirt, and bounced. And so after that, a lot of people was like, Then also when he was running for president, he was getting money from Trump. Like Trump paid for his office and everything, and a lot of his campaign stuff. So a lot of people was looking at that, and they was like, yeah, and they were saying that he was intel.
Okay.
They were saying he was intel as well. So that's where all of the kind of the negativity comes from. And so people was like, but he did something. So that's why my question is, do we praise somebody for their body of work or where they ended up?
Jesse Jackson brought Rainbow Coalition, Keep Hope Alive. They say Jesse Jackson, in many stories I read, I remember growing up, that he's the reason that we call ourselves African Americans.
Yep.
Which is a controversial thing within us as a people, because some of us, you trace your roots back, you've never been to Africa. You know what I'm saying? So that's whatever you want to go with. We can't forget that. I asked a young lady I was in the break room talking to, how old was she? And she said she was 23. Because she was, very, Jesse Jackson is just, I said, Jesse Jackson hasn't done anything in your lifetime.
At all.
I said, in your lifetime, Jesse Jackson hasn't done anything. Jesse Jackson got some very good moments. He does. But his bad moments are so bad that his might overshadow the greatness that he he's known for. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
I don't think people, like when I put in the group, how will he be remembered? The guy said, "Can't we just let him rest in peace?" See, my only problem with people saying, "Can we let people rest in peace?" It's like we just gonna sweep up under the rug things that they done just so we can always make people look good when they die. Everybody is not a saint when they die. It's not possible, and I don't even think we're designed to be like that. It's okay to talk about the things that you might not liked or liked about a person. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put it on there to get people to get in there and bash him, but I just wanted to know how people view Jesse Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Some people call him a traitor. Some people rode the fence and was like, "We're just gonna remember him this way." Of course, we know who that is, Crespo. You know, some people just was like, he had his good and his bad moments. He did. You know what I'm saying? We can never take away, keep hope alive. You know, that Jesse ran on that. You know what I'm saying? But we can never take away the fact that when Barack was going in, there was audio.
Yeah.
Audio of him talking crazy about this man. And you in the second row, so you was close.
Right.
You was talking crazy about him. We can never take away what you
paid the role for.
Absolutely. Yeah, like,
and then you trashed him.
Now in the end, wasn't his memory's gone? Didn't he have Alzheimer's or dementia?
He had something.
I think his memory was stripped. He had that look where he just was oblivious to any and everything around him.
Yeah, and that's why he's been quiet for like the last 15
Yeah, he ain't said nothing in a while, but
right. So you were stripped of everything you thought you knew. It was pulled from you altogether.
I just think that, and I could be wrong for saying this, a lot of our heroes rode the back of a man until he died. And when he died, when he got assassinated, they didn't know which way to go. And they lived off that until there was no living no more. And then they disappeared. They made guest appearances. You know what I'm saying?
I can say that's true for a lot, for a lot of them.
That's just what it is, from the ones that's left. But in a minute, they all will be gone. And who did they pave the way for now? You know what I'm saying? Where's the guest appearances on the shows for Tamika? Where's the guest appearances even for the grits and
eggs and grits?
Yeah, eggs and like it's some guys out here with some voices. Yeah. The Isras.
Yeah.
Like it's some guys out here with some voices right now that it'd look good for you to back them because you somebody backed you.
But how much weight do they have today? You know what I'm saying? Like when they hear people say, "Yeah, I was a civil rights activist," most people now don't take that as a weight because a lot of the people that are moving in power or in power weren't even affected by or not affected. They weren't intimate with it. Like our parents were intimate with it and they passed it on to us. But now these folks
something else I'm gonna say
are far removed.
Civil rights activists, like really the activists, it died with them because who came after them?
Right.
You can't name nobody that really came after them. You know what I'm saying? And they gatekeep. To me, they gatekeeped it.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Because who did they bring up?
I think at some point it became a solo. Like everybody kind of went their separate ways. Just like we was talking about the Black Panther Party with Bobby Seale. He went into office. My man that went over to Africa, I can't remember his name, went over to Africa, and everybody did it like in their own offices away.
But if you were here, what did you do? Like I said, it's people that they don't even know who the Rainbow Court. They don't even know what that is, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even know. And to bring up Huey, they don't know about free lunch. They might have had it, but they don't know how it started.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you were alive to move us forward, plant the seed. But who did you endorse to move up? Jesse tried to be the president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ran off that. But who did he endorse? He endorsed no black man.
Nah.
Like, and I ain't here. Like I said, I ain't here to shit on him. But was he a man of the people? That's my major question to ask people. Was he a man of the people? Was Jesse a man of Jesse?
Yeah, and that's when I stand. Like I hadn't spoke on it. I ain't wrote on it Stuff like that, I just leave it alone. Because if I ain't got nothing to say, like you said, there are bits and pieces where you can say this man stood for this, but then on the back end, it was like that dude, he was Judas. I mean, so for me, I just don't say that. I'm okay with.
I say it because it's the reality of the person.
Yeah.
When I die, or when you die, it's gonna be people that say great things about us, but it's also gonna say it's gonna be some people that say some shit about us that might be true that don't nobody want to hear.
Right.
But that don't mean that it shouldn't be said. That make you a human. If everybody get up on stage saying everything good about you, dog, to me you was
somebody lying.
Yeah.
Like, dog, don't get up there and be like, hey man, Rob was a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all know him for real. Like he was a motherfucker, and people gonna laugh and they gonna be like, yeah, he was a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't gotta dress it up, man. Like a pig is a pig. I don't give a damn what you put on it.
Yeah.
So I mean, man.
All right. Sure. Let's move on a little bit. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. Y'all know tenderism. You know, tenderism. He got fired.
What?
So he did get fired.
He got fired.
Really?
Yeah, he got fired.
After you brought him all the business.
He got all the business. Well, he got fired because old boy, the owner of the company, went and got the trademark and all this and that. So all the attention that was garnered from that, they fired him. The very next day, and let me say this, I gotta give much respect. I ain't never heard this dude music. I don't know who he is, but I gotta give him much respect. His name is Cartel Bo. Called him the next day and said, bruh, I got a restaurant and I got you a food truck down here in Houston. Come on down here and we're going to go ahead and trademark your name and put it another way so you can do what you got to do on me. Don't worry about it. Showed him, walked through the restaurant, had Unc on the live, showed him everything. Come down here, we got you. They did you dirty. We sat here and watched it. He said, all these other celebrities come through here. Y'all ain't helping. He was like, we got to stop going online and highlighting the negative stuff. He said, let's go in here and help some folks. And he had the stuff straight up. So shout out to Cartel Bo, man, laying it down. But that's where it is now. So supposedly Unc is going to be going down there to Houston and starting this thing with his restaurant and his food truck. And I hope everything goes, because what happened was the way they found out, he started to GoFundMe. So I remember when Keith Lee went, and Keith Lee tried to give him $5,000?
5G.
Tried to give him $5,000 and the owner wouldn't let him do it. So last week, Unc had put up a GoFundMe for $7,000. So that tells you that if I was going to get $5,000 cash from somebody, right, now I'm doing a GoFundMe for $7,000. And that's when he was like, yeah, I'm no longer there. And they showed that, he got fired. And so that's how I end up where it is. So what's your thoughts on that?
It's bullshit to me. This man brought your business all the way to the top. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he was as popular prior to. Although the food may have been good because Aunt was cooking it, but he was the one that brought the business, brought the attention to it, and to overshadow what he did for you is wild to me. So I hope he gets all he deserves. And then wherever he's going, whatever restaurant that is, whether it's his own or part owner, then I hope he gets everything he deserves.
Unc came on IG and made a post that said, "We good over here. Y'all gonna come spread some positivity. We good over here."
We talked about that.
Unc got what he deserved. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Unc got what he deserved. Unfortunate that he got to go through this, but Unc got what he deserved because everybody else seen it. Well, like I did say, we don't know what the deal was made. We don't know Unc was going through that made him stay around that long. But I remember seeing that video. Unc said, "We good over here." So I left it right there. Right. Obviously, you wasn't good. Go down to Houston.
I was pissed.
Get your business right, and then move on. I'm gonna leave that right there. I can't say I feel sorry for him because I seen that video. He said, "We good over here."
Yeah, I was pissed. I remember we talked about the first time. I was pissed about it because it was just happening in front of our eyes. And a lot of people were just like, well, if he say he's straight, he's straight. And I was like, man, that's crazy. And to your point, more of the history was it literally was a coffee shop. The owner, it was a coffee shop. And Unc was working there. And Unc brought in some food that he cooked. And they was like, dang, he was like, hey man, this was during COVID. He said, hey man, we can start some barbecue. So he was like, what? So he started cooking, boom. They flipped it as a barbecue spot now. So instead of him going back and doing paperwork to say I'm partner, he was still a worker there. And now that it's not even a coffee shop no more, now it's a barbecue spot, he never did anything to say that I'm a partner, but they said it. Oh, this is my partner.
Yeah, see what I'm
saying? Paperwork wasn't there.
I mean, at this point, we're going to see what's what, because if you supported Unc, you shouldn't go there.
Right.
So if the money leave there, then the business closed, everything we wanted to do happened. If that's who was in there buying this barbecue. If it was just y'all just, selective outrage, temporary outrage, then everybody going to get what they deserve.
Yeah. All right, one more serious thing. Me and Ralph in the fight real quick before we get into some other stuff. Dr. Umar,
the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Dr. Umar is?
I do.
Okay, all right.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism. The Prince of Pan-Africanism. The Prince of Pan-Africanism.
All right. He said the school is finished, and that was on Monday.
That was after that.
It was Tuesday?
That was after that, because he had to go Tuesday, but it was already Wednesday. When I seen it was Wednesday, so I don't know.
Yeah, he said something about it being the President's Day.
Right, President's Day. Yeah. So he said all he had to do was go and apply for his certificate of occupancy. And it's not me this time, people. Y'all know how I feel about Dr. Umar. They called me out. Well, Ralph called me out.
I did not.
What, you put the video, you tagged me. That's calling me out, and I will respond. I said I'll hold it for the show. My thing is that, and then he did, and then I saw when he went in, he had like 3 rooms. He was talking about the 3 rooms. He showed the inside; they were done 3 rooms. But he also talked about when the women come, you come to the principal's office. I'm gonna paddle you.
Wait, what?
It's a joke, man.
Look here, man.
The man can't say nothing.
He said enough.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, the Prince of Pan-Africanism.
Enough.
My brothers.
When I hear if my car is broke and I take it to the shop and they say my car is finished and ready to go, I can go drive it. That school is not finished. Until you finish, shut the hell up, do the work, and then when the doors open.
That's not true. I don't went to schools where, as long as they got classes to start, they will let them open the school. And what they do is they put a sheet on stuff they still working on. Everybody been to you haven't been to a school where they renovating it?
No, because actually our high school was out of trailers.
Yeah, like y'all trailer trash, so that's why they gave y'all trailers. They gave y'all what y'all are. You know what I'm saying? They gave y'all what y'all are.
He's still fighting the monkey.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been to schools where they're renovating it, and half of the school might be closed. In this part, they still working, and then we go to class on this side. That's not new.
Yeah, they put us in trailers while they did renovations.
I mean,
So he didn't have no furniture yet. He ain't got no teachers. It's not finished.
Why ain't it? He said the school was finished. He didn't say it was open.
If the school is finished,
if your house is they finished building it, that don't mean it's able for you to move in that day. Yeah. That mean they finished building it, right?
Why I can't move in that day?
What you mean? You've never seen a business getting built and they say the building's done. You just can't come in. It's not a grand opening yet. That's why a grand opening, right?
No, grand opening.
What you mean?
No, grand opening is probably when you starting your business or whatever. But if I can move in.
The school is finished being built. That's what he said, right?
That's what he said. The school is done. We're done.
The school is done.
Right.
That means what? You still got to go through the proper procedures.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. So he don't get that.
He ain't got the certificate yet. I'm waiting for that.
I'm asking you. He don't get that. Why are you so against this man? I don't understand.
Let me tell you why.
Because you got so much pie on your face that you should just eat it. Like I don't even understand.
I don't even like pie.
You are literally You are literally giving a black man that went through hell to get something done more roadblocks because you just don't like the man. Mm. What's wrong with you, man?
I'm gonna explain myself.
Go ahead, brother. Prince of Pan-Africanism.
One more time.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism.
One more time. All right. First off, and like I said, since I've known, and y'all schooled me last time on the things that he's done and his intellect, and I got wind of him on the Hidden Colors thing, and I appreciate his intelligence and his knowledge on Black history and things of that nature. Now, from that point on, everything that he has done in between time, when it came to raising money for this school, has been very circus-like. If I look at his body of work from that point on to work for this school has been very crazy. The way that he asked for money, like they have videos of him when he asked for money. Somebody, oh, thanks, sister, for the $10. You need to send 20 next time. You see him at the speeches. One was like 20,000. Oh, people, we need 40,000. What are we doing? At this point, I'm thinking we at a mega church. At this point, he's doing the same thing these mega churches do that people will talk about and say this is negative. So within these, he said 7 years, but he's been raising money for 12 years.
Absolutely.
At what point do you put your phone down and just do the work?
The phone is the way you're gonna get it done. That's part of who we are as a society.
So you tell me that.
Let me finish. Everybody's not standing on a corner, got their kids out here with a helmet trying to raise money for a football team. We're not doing that when we can just get on this phone and put out a message and see what happened. You know what I'm saying? When the churches used to have Sister Echoes out here making dinners and stuff, hoping you come by them, overcharging you, didn't nobody have a problem with it then. So now we got a problem with it because social media allows us to reach more people.
The way that he's using social media, he's talking about his escapades.
The way
he's talking about,
nobody's perfect though. We just sat here and just talked about. Hold on, let me finish. We just sat here and talked about Jesse Jackson, his flaws, and the good things he do.
Okay.
So why Umar can't get the same? What's my boy use word to use? Grace.
I say this because when I look at the overall aspect of it, if I have a 4 or a 6 or 7 year old son, and I see how he has been in raising this school, would I be comfortable sending my son to this school? No.
So you gonna take how he getting a school built versus who he is as a man?
I don't know.
So that's your issue. That's the issue right there that you about to say. You don't know, and you will fail. You just resist to do the research because you don't like the man. He's not your cup of tea, Sean, and I'm so okay with that. I get it, but you can't knock what he does to help benefit his people because nobody else is trying to build shit. They building chicken shacks down here. They building bars and shit, but ain't nobody trying to build no library, no park, no nothing.
They're out there. They're just not. They're not in front of the camera. Hold on. Who was schools. You got Jalen Rose. You got LeBron James. You got the brother down in South Georgia. That's not even a celebrity.
But it's more chicken shacks than it is educational things and things for the kids to do, right?
Okay.
So the man trying to build a school, he could have been build a strip club if that's what he wanted to do. But he putting his money behind and his words behind education for his people. What's wrong with that?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it if that's what you're doing specifically. But 7 years or 12 years or donations, come on.
Martin Luther King fought for how long and still didn't get half of this shit done?
He was out there doing the work.
So what you think this man been doing? He do all kind of what they call them things, seminars and shit. He do it. One came down here. I started to ask you one to go, but I was like, this might be too black for him. This might be too black for him.
It ain't too black. I don't like being scammed.
But I'm just saying, where's the scam at? Because if you go and hear knowledge, what's the problem?
Because he's gonna be begging for donations the whole time.
How do you know that and you don't even get a man enough time? But you can go to church. You go to church and they ask for a donation for the building, and that's okay.
How often do I go?
Well, you don't go to church, so I mean,
same reason.
So what? So this man is looking for donations to do something for his people, and that's a problem.
It's not a problem. It's just I want to see results, and also when you're doing it strictly off of donors, you need to be transparent, and he hasn't been that.
So since he don't do it the way Sean think it should be done, It's not totally,
just me.
But this is my problem with you.
Mm-hmm.
He's so big of a person, and he got so much knowledge, and some of it you might appreciate. But since you're so stuck in this box of what he does for this school, you won't get nothing else a chance.
It's the negativity. If I'm pushing,
the guy that you praised the most was a fucking pimp before he started what he doing. Which he got another one. What you just Living Colors, True Colors, whatever.
I don't praise him.
I'm just saying, but that's your boy though.
That ain't my boy.
But he was on. Two shows ago. Two shows ago when Keisha was sitting. I'm not like Keisha. Ja was sitting right there. You love that shit. You love dude.
We'll look at the tape. I never
definitely
said
look at
I
the
loved
dude.
him.
But at the end of the day, and he got another one coming out, number 6 coming out, which you probably didn't know that. But I'm gonna let you know because I follow blackness.
I do too.
I follow blackness, but I follow blackness of all the like I always tell you, the aggressive people, that ain't your thing.
Right.
You ain't with the aggressive people. But that don't mean
Tyreek
not aggressive to me. To me, I recognize Tyreek and every drug dealer I've ever known from Detroit.
And you don't see that in Umar?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. You don't see him as a hustler?
No, I see. He is a hustler. That's what hustlers do. They get out here and get the money. Bryant, Creflo, what's my man down in the 2 pastors I see going through it? Well, the one is Bryant, the other one, they all hustlers. But we'll sugarcoat they shit because they do it for what they say God. Well, we don't because it's our show. We do what we want to do.
Right.
But the world ain't got no problem with that because you know why? That's what they into. But when it come to their own black people, the one that hold us back more than anything.
And I agree with you on that. And that's why I have the most I won't say disdain. That's why I feel like if he's scamming people and the fact that he's using us to do it, that's worse than any other situation.
Where the scam at?
12 years.
You ever built a school?
Hold on.
Have you ever built a school?
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
12 years?
Yeah.
Of getting donations. You had over $1 million some dollars. It's public record.
Okay.
And yet you don't have a school made?
What Martin Luther King school that he got built?
He wasn't trying to build a school.
He was trying to do something for his people, though, right?
And he did.
So he didn't want to build it. What did he do?
And how did he get in this conversation?
I'm just asking because this is a black man that y'all hold at a level of not like he never did nothing wrong.
Nobody ever said that.
I'm just saying we going generally speaking in general. We're not talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
And all I seen him do, I ain't saying he do nothing good, but he has some bad shit too. But I still respect him as who he is. There's not a black person on this earth that tried to build a school. Jalen Rose didn't build that school. That school was already there.
That building was already there.
LeBron school was already there. This man is building a school.
Was there. That building was there.
Okay. But when it comes to aggressive black people, that what they call radicals or rebels and shit, they not giving them that. They not giving them the power to do that kind of shit.
So
let me finish. Jalen Rose, liked by many because of what? He was an athlete. LeBron, loved by so many people because he was an athlete. Dr. Umar is an advocate for black people and black people only. You think they're gonna make that easy for him to do?
The brother in South Georgia has done that.
Who is this brother you talking about?
I keep bringing him up.
And where did he build a school at?
It's in South Georgia.
Never heard of him.
Let's look it up.
I mean, you say the brother like you should have known his name.
Let's look it up.
Go look it up.
Okay.
And is he black, or he just did something in his neighborhood?
He has a school. You're loud.
I can be loud.
Finish.
I'm just saying.
He has a school for black boys.
For black boys, okay.
Yes.
That was backed by who?
It's a charter school. He built it.
So the money comes from where?
From the state.
How much money Omar got from the state?
No, supposedly.
So that's what I'm saying. He's doing it from the grits of his own. He getting it from the grits of his own. He don't want the backing of the man. Building a charter school to get the backing from the man, that's nothing. I'm not knocking the man, but I'm saying the man trying to do it with his people only. You think that's gonna be easy?
You still got to get accreditation from the state.
At the end of the day, it's a school. When he got to school, when he got it going, who gave him the money for it? I don't know where all the donations came from, right. But the man ain't asked nobody but his people to help him. Mm-hmm. That's not a feat in itself.
It is. If he's putting it in the right direction.
You keep saying that, but you ain't proved where the money went besides the school.
Him traveling, him talking about his sexcapade.
A sexcapade, it costs money?
That's all he's showing online when he's talking.
That's not all he's showing online. Come on,
when you looking at this stuff, most of his personal life is out here.
Do you even follow? Matter of fact, I ain't gotta ask you. Let me find out if you even follow the man page because it's probably a no. Let me find out if you even following the man page. I ain't gotta ask you. I might get a soft answer. I ain't in the mood for no soft.
It's all right. It's all right because he doing the same thing preachers do.
Let me see.
Bring back
do the same thing.
Hold on. Let me find out if you even follow, dog. Because you talking on him like you follow him.
I don't follow him.
See, so why even talk on him the way you do? And you don't even follow the man.
I look at plenty of videos of him.
You look at your algorithm. You don't never.
I look at his live.
I don't believe you. Because why would you
follow him?
Why would you look at his live if you don't even follow? What the show coming? So you went and looked at the page so you can get ready?
No. Last time we talked about it, who brought up the subject? I did.
Because you create the show.
So
and then you got taught about Umar on the show. Is that not what happened?
The history before Umar. I mean, before I knew. So
you curated a show. And you didn't have any background on it, and we got you together.
No,
and then you said we ganged up on you.
No, that was fine, and that's fine.
But that's not what happened.
Let me tell you, the difference is that I don't have a problem with having humility and saying that I can learn something in the process. And if I'm wrong, I don't. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
If I'm wrong, I don't mind saying that I'm wrong. But at the same time, you can't tell me what my perspective about somebody is wrong based off of what I have seen. So when I sat there and told y'all that I didn't know him prior to that, and based off of what I'm seeing now, from what he shows with him building these schools and things of that nature, that's not somewhere I would send my child to.
So why wouldn't you educate yourself before you even brought that up on the show, knowing that me and Jai was very educated on this man?
And that's perfect. You can be educated on a crook as much as you want to.
Not a man's a crook.
I didn't say he was a crook.
You a black man just called a black man that built a school a crook. That's a problem in itself, dog. That's a problem in itself,
dog. Has he ever said anything?
When has he stole, man? A crook is a thief. When he steal?
When has he ever said anything negative about another black person on his show?
I have. I'm a crook.
Okay. I'm saying.
Am I a crook? Because I know I done talked about niggas on this motherfucker. Am I a crook?
He just paid somebody for
Am I a crook? You asked me, did the man talk about anybody negative on this show that made him a crook? That's what you said. No. So I asked you, that's what you said. No. So I asked you, was I a crook?
Right. When did I say?
You just said it.
I'm going to try to finish. When did I say?
I don't care how you want to do it, dog. We can do this all day. You knew this was coming.
When did I say Umar is a crook?
You just did.
I said
rewind the tape. Fuck that. Rewind the tape.
I said you can support.
So who was the crook then? Who was the crook in that statement?
It could be anybody.
No, hell no. Come on, Sean. We gonna do one thing. We gonna keep it a buck.
You make
who was the crook in that statement? Who was the crook in that statement? Because we was only talking about one man in this.
Let's go there.
Who was the man we was talking about in this statement?
Let's go there.
Who was the man we was talking about in this conversation? I'm listening.
In this case, Umar. And
so now, wait, stop right there. So now Umar was who we was talking about, but when we was just talking about it, it could have been anybody. Sean, what side you want to stand on this? No. Matter of fact, let's just leave this alone. Because we're not going to agree on this.
No.
We're not going to agree on this. You look like a white man to me right now.
I'm not, and that's fine.
Like you come off like a white man to me right now.
That is perfectly fine. That's
come on,
perfectly
man.
fine.
You got it, bro. Whatever you about to say, you got it.
I get to finish now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. So the point that I was making is that you can support anybody, and if it's a crook, it's a crook. That don't make it okay. And in this case, where you wanted me to say that it was Umar, which I wasn't saying it was Umar, but he's just had to pay somebody back for some money that he didn't do. He had to pay for he had to pay for the litigation of the people that was getting ready to sue him. Okay, but that's not a crook. Okay, that's somebody that did something wrong that he had to pay some money back to. Okay, so you can look at it how you want to look at it, but it's there. Okay, so the point is that all this stuff, when it comes out, if he's gonna finish the school, fine, finish the school. But if you're gonna use the school and blackness to raise this money and don't finish it over 12 years, no, I'm not gonna support it. So fine. You good?
We've been on this show for 5 years. We had one show of agreeing. We don't ask nobody for nothing. It's hard to get supporters just to watch a free show. This man trying to build a school, and you want to talk about how many years it took? You got it, bro.
Thank you.
I'm gonna use us against that.
Thank you. I'm perfectly fine with that.
A black man called a black man a crook. That's crazy, and you ain't got proof that he's stealing nothing.
Didn't we just say that sometimes you got to call people out. We just talked about that with Jesse Jackson. Now all of a sudden,
everything we talk about Jesse, we can show it.
About all of
we can show and prove everything we talk about Jesse.
He had to pay
paying somebody makes you a crook.
She had to get him to pay the money that he owed her.
Does that make him a crook? A crook is a heavy thing to call a black man, dog. I don't know if you realize that. A crook is a heavy thing to call a black man.
And he had to pay.
So anybody with bad business is a crook?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If you taking money from somebody and they have to make you pay them, you don't think that's a crook?
You talking about that case you had last time that you were talking about that wasn't even in the court?
It was a mediation. Yes, I was wrong. It was a mediation.
So
you see how that works?
A case that you was talking about, because you didn't really do the research, that you talked about wasn't even in the court, he paid her. So people don't settle out of court no time. That's what people do, right? They settle out of court for whatever reason. We can't say what it is, but we can't call nobody a crook either.
Listen, they went to mediation with him. He had to pay the lawyer fees because they said they had 40 donors that said, if you don't come up with something, we're going to go to court. And that's when he started with this whole push of the school right now, because we didn't hear much about it in the last 6-7 months. But all of a sudden now, when she came out and said, we have these donors that we're going to take you to court. And instead of her going to court, she said she wanted to go to court. But the other 40 supporters said, no, we want to give it. They believe in him. So they said, we want to give him a chance to give us our money back or put the school up. So what he did was they went to mediation with lawyers and he paid their fees because that was part of the deal. And that's when they said, you got to get this school going. And that's where all this stuff is going now.
All right.
So if
all right, brother.
I'm saying,
all right, Sean.
If I'm doing this for 12 years, I don't need nobody pushing my hand if I'm getting money for this stuff.
Man,
I'm gonna do the work.
It take people so long to get dreams off the ground.
Of course.
As long as they get it off the ground, I don't care how long it take them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if 12 years it took him to get this school up, ain't nobody helping from Oprah to Jordan and all that, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody prays around there. Ain't nobody build nothing for nobody. And a man got up every day and got it done to get this school done. How can you be against that?
It's not done.
All right.
It's not done. Anyway, moving on. You got something else you want?
I can't really talk to you about activists like that because you on a different side of it.
That's your opinion. Keisha, I don't even want to talk about this other stuff. I mean, I want to, but it just seemed like kind of off.
No, we need some light. Go ahead, go with the bubblegum shit. Go with the bubblegum shit. Let's go.
Wow. You see the aggression?
I'm an aggressive black man.
And that's okay.
Oh, I've always been that way.
That's okay.
Always.
What's it? Oh, this was something we talked about before. Does a woman know her worth after having sex with someone?
Why wouldn't she?
What's that man name that with the school? I need to look this up. South Georgia. What's his name?
See how disrespectful that was. See how disrespectful that was. But he's okay with that. He's okay with that. But
that's the point that has to be made.
Yeah, like I'm through with that. It's done. But you find it, I'll find it. We'll go over it. But as far as sometimes I think, because a lot of times they put so much on sex, on men using money pretty much to get to the point of having sex. And I think when they was talking about like, you got to wait to give it up and all this and that, after the fact, do you feel like not you personally, but do you think a lot of women feel like that their value is still the same, or like, I kind of gave up. Like if they do it too early, did I do it too early? Is he still gonna respect me the same way? Stuff like that.
I think each woman may be different. In my opinion, when that statement is made, does a woman know her worth? That's where I apply gold digging. Because you got these chicks, if his pockets is deep enough or she think they deep enough, she going all in off the rip.
Right.
Because he took me here, he can buy me this. whatever the case may be. So she's basing her worth off of how much money may be in his bank account. So when that statement is made, that's how I consider it. For me, I feel like I'm worthy of a lot. And I don't mean that in the monetary sense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, me as a woman or wife or girlfriend, I can bring peace, comfort. You know what I'm saying? Make your house a home. You know what I'm saying? So I think your thought process or what you think worth is would make that statement. But for me, I just from what I see, some women personally, things you see on social media, a woman is gonna sell herself to the highest bidder.
And I agree with you in the aspect that sometimes you see that people get in, or I'll say women in some situations get in situations to where they're not even happy, but they taken care of, and they stick around for that. You know what I mean? They stick around for that. But then in the same space, they're just like, I ain't no good man out here and this and that. But you just sold yourself to the highest bidder, and you been taken care of, so you just gonna stick around for it. So, yeah, I just always thought that sometimes people put too high price of a tag on sex. That's just my opinion.
Absolutely.
And it ruins, like you said, who you are as a person, the quality of what I'm looking for and what the other person is also looking for. Another question along those lines: how you feel about living separately if you were married?
That's wow.
Hold on now, wait a minute.
Living separately in separate rooms
separate
or
house.
in a separate house. What type of marriage is that? How is that a marriage?
So you have to live together to be married. You think the bond is created from living together?
In my opinion, yes. I mean, because you can get to know somebody during the dating stages. You know what I'm saying? And once you feel like you know them enough, they say you truly don't know somebody fully until you live with them.
I agree with that.
So how you know what I mean? How do you get to know your spouse if you're not living in the same house with them? Some people don't show them true selves until after marriage because they feel like, now I got the paper, now you can see, where it's abusers or, different things come into play. Well, some men or women may not show certain traits until they're married. So for me, I don't think it's, how do you consummate a marriage living separately?
I've kind of gone back and forth with this one, and I think because I'm so used to my space, and I think you should. And I hear in all good marriages that you got to give each other space. You got to have your personal time, your personal space, stuff of that nature. But I've also heard other people, and I've heard women say it as well, that they rather not live with a guy. They're marrying, but they're rather not live with him because they love their space that much. Me, I'm a little kind of up and down, and I think because I lived with somebody and was able to do it, and at first I didn't think I would be able to, and then once I got used to it, I just kind of was like, okay, it's cool, I get it now. But to also have that option, like if I were to meet a woman that said that she would rather not live together than be married, I probably would entertain it.
So you really don't want to be married?
I wouldn't say I want to be married. But I do want to live with somebody to get, because it's a lot of stuff that comes out of it before, after you get married or before you get married. It's a lot of stuff that's going to come out when you live together. That's going to really have you like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, or if I'm comfortable with this. And I think also a lot of times you don't really see how people live until you with them. Like some people, they look good every time they come out. Then you get in their house and it's a whole different story.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
even with that, it'd be like, hey, you stay over there. I don't know.
And you have a lot of our grandparents and great grandparents who had marriages for 40, 50 years and they were living in separate bedrooms. That part I can kind of get. Whatever the issues was, I've heard snoring or whatever different situations may be, and there was more peace in their household, sleeping separately, but they were still in the same house. You're raising your kids together, having family dinner together. You know what I mean? How do you do that? What type of family or marriage is it if you're in, we having dinner at your house, and so every night y'all traveling for dinner, who cooking, where we going? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I think that's a bit much for a marriage to survive.
And it's funny, most of the people out here that do it, they're older. It's not like some younger folks. It's usually some folks that done been through either marriage or raising kids and stuff of that nature, to where they just get into space to where it's just like, I'm good in my space. I can try to do this. You over there, I'm over here, and we'll spend time with each other. But okay, I kind of get what you're saying.
I think it's more so with people set in their ways. You don't want to conform to a real marriage, so you create a division to succeed.
It's a division.
Yeah, a divided marriage is bananas. That's legal separation. You know what I'm saying? How do you build something together if you're not together?
What if nothing needs to get built?
You still building with that partner.
What are we building? If I'm set where I'm at, you set where you at, but we like each other. We even love each other. I don't mean we gotta live together.
In a marriage?
In a marriage. Absolutely. The whole happy ever after, that's all cool when you're younger. But as you get older, y'all together, but y'all separate. Like you said, people sleep in different rooms. I know a brother who sleep on the couch in his house every night. Been married 30-something years. Like, sometimes marriage is just the whole love. There's a feeling that you need, and you don't need it all the time. It all depends on where y'all both are in that space. You might feel like, I love this mother, and I don't want to live without him, but I don't want to live with him either.
Okay, I can get that.
Just because of the space thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a person that needs your space to function and all that, but every now and then you want some company, you met somebody on that same level, y'all feel like y'all want to be married. I mean, y'all gotta live together.
So it's all about comfort then.
Everything
you're comfortable in your setting.
Everything is about comfort. Even when you marry with somebody, you live with somebody, both of y'all got to be comfortable. Don't nobody want to live uncomfortably.
That's true. I think I guess it depends on the individual or the couple.
Yeah, traditionally, you know what I'm saying, y'all want to live together, but I'm good.
So to say with the comfort, do you think that me personally, when I deal in relationships, sometimes I look, it's easy to be comfortable. Like, we can go on dates easy, we can go out on dinner, movies, movie night, whatever. To me, I look at how do we deal with our conflicts on how long this relationship is going to last. You think those things are alleviated when you don't live in the same house?
Yeah.
So
I think you appreciate people more when you don't see them a lot.
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. But when you deal with,
a while, yeah.
And I also was one of them people, like, when I would date in serious relationships and we lived in different places, when we had an argument, I'm gonna go home or she gonna go home, and we really don't get down and get through what it is that we need to get through. So it's still kind of like an unresolved situation. You feel
that's
me?
A choice, though. You don't have to leave an argument because it's happening.
Right.
That's a choice. Just because you live in the same house, that don't mean you're going to resolve it either.
You ain't got nowhere to retreat to either.
Sure you do. Yeah, shut the fuck up talking to me. I ain't talking about it no more.
Yeah, I can get silent really quick. Yeah, I can sleep in the same bed and act like you're not even there. Right. Absolutely. Did it for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's real. It's you know
real.
What I mean? Yeah, it's real.
Absolutely.
So in that case, but you still willing to go through that again, for marriage?
Yeah. I mean, I think I've grown over the years. You know what I mean? I'm a space invader now. So whether you're mad at me or not, I'm gonna be right in your face. You know what I'm saying? We either gonna hash it out or be done with it.
Okay.
But you got to be willing to, communicate with whomever. I think if the conversation is had up front, and that's a big thing for me. If the conversation is had up front, you can deal with a lot of things real easy. Yeah. Because you're not coming into nothing blind or with assumptions. You've already had the conversation, so you know what it is.
Yeah. And that comes down to communication. Mm-hmm. How people, again, to my original question, it comes down to how you deal with the conflict.
Oh, you either deal with it or you don't.
It's all a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you don't got to live together to deal with conflict.
No, I agree with that. Hear that? Hey, Tim, what you got?
None.
King Randall, that's his name.
Yeah, I've seen it already.
Okay, all right. Well, Keisha, you got caught up in the crossfire.
Yeah, that was a bumpy road.
We knew it was coming. we already knew. We didn't even talk for a few days because we knew.
I didn't have a bill. I ain't have nothing.
Thoughts and opinions. That's all it be.
Yeah, and people. Nah, we love each other, and we gonna go at each other as much as we need to. Because as soon as we wrap up here, we still gonna be boys. It is what it is. A lot of people be thinking no, I'm the cool one. He gonna get fired up. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we good when the light. Well, not when the light. When the camera go off. Now, wait a minute.
Pause.
Wrong person.
We supposed to say pause. Pause. I'll say it. Pause.
Nah, but yeah, man. Yeah, but we appreciate y'all hanging out with us again. In fact, y'all need to get in these comments, man. Y'all just saw the fireworks. Get in the comments. Give your opinion on it. Talk about how you feel.
I'll be honest, man. Our comments are based on who liked.
Who what?
Who liked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't pay that shit no attention. Well, I remember I had a whack ass family member or somebody get at me in the comment.
We had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Come find out it was a Trump supporter.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was somebody. We ain't gonna call him.
Yeah,
but it was a Trump supporter. But get in the comments, give your opinion, whatever.
Yeah, he might be a Trump supporter.
Who? Man, shut that.
He might be.
Who? Oh, no, he ain't.
Prove it.
Dang.
Prove it.
He'll come in here with his voter ballot.
I don't mean shit.
He'll come in here with his voter ballot.
It might be. No.
Hey, man, y'all. Like the show. Share the show. Do whatever you can. We gonna keep doing what we do. We having a good time. We appreciate the people that do show us love. We appreciate you. And we gonna keep doing what we do. Keisha, thank you for coming by.
Absolutely.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Invite as always.
Yes, indeed. And 18, what you got?
We see y'all next week.
All right. Y'all be easy and hold it in the road.
Maybe.
Bumpy road.